BKFC. Looks like we know who the co-main event is now going to be for BKFC 82 in New Jersey, set for October 4th. Big news. I mean, this one's actually a shocker to me in itself. Had no idea that this was even in the conversation. I mean, gotta be real. I thought this man was done. I thought this man had retired. He is a long time MMA superstar, long time UFC superstar, former champion in the UFC. And it actually does make sense when you think about it because of where this fight is taking place. It is taking place in New Jersey, in his backyard. It is no other than do 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 no other than Frankie Edgar. Are you kidding me? Had no thoughts in my mind. Frankie Edgar has been reported by Uncrowned. He is set to make his BKFC debut, and he's making it October 4th at the Prudential Center in Newark against Jimmie Rivera. Two former UFC guys are going to throw hands in bare-knuckle in Jersey. This is per sources pending New Jersey State Athletic Control Board approval. This I have not seen yet on the BKFC webpage yet or Instagram, but it is here posted by by Uncrowned. And I got to tell you, this is big news. This makes sense as a co-main event. I get it. I get it. Frankie Edgar is a star in Jersey, bro. Longtime star. I mean, the dude is 43 years old. So don't know how long he plans on, fighting in the BKFC as he is 43 years old. Don't know what division this will be taking place at. If this will be at 145 or at 155, that is remains to be seen. But this is obviously huge news for the BKFC. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Combat Corner, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Show. Might like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe to both of our pages. One being here, Combat Corner Fight Network on YouTube, and of course, our original page, Combat Come On Now, the podcast on YouTube, where we do have a lot of Combat Corner content, fighter interviews, etc. Here is where we drop lots of the news and so forth. This is big news because BKFC 82 was just recently announced with a main event featuring Platinum Mike Perry against Jeremy Lil Heathen Stevens. I gotta say, you got four former UFC guys at the top of this BKFC card. I have mixed feelings about all this stuff personally because I'd like to see more fighters pushed up through the BKFC ranks, promoted through the BKFC ranks. But I understand what has to get done in order to bring fans and put fans' butts in seats. And Platinum Mike Perry's obviously been fighting in the BKFC for a minute now, and Stevens has also fought for a minute in the BKFC. The third fight of this evening is obviously, as you know, if you didn't know, it's Jessica Borga against Christine Faria for the 135-pound. I believe there's going to be a strap for that, not just the Queen of Violence strap, but a 135 championship should be on the line, if you ask me. So they're building this card up to be something rather huge. They're building this card up to be something rather huge. You can see some of the comments right now. Tony Loco Soto, let me know. Full Send MMA. Why are people mad? It's in Jersey. Let the man live his life. Crowd is going to go insane for him. I agree. They're going to go crazy for Frankie Edgar. The one thing, as you know, as an MMA, the longer you go, the more likely you're going to start losing some fights. Frankie Edgar did finish his career losing 5 out of 6 fights in the UFC, but let's not act like he didn't lose to the five of the best fighters in the world. Max Holloway. This goes back to 2019. Max Holloway, Jang Sung, Corey Sanhagen, Marlon Vera, and Chris Gutierrez. So, obviously his career did not end the way he wanted it to. And hey, the man wants to fight in the BKFC. Let's go. We all know what it is. If you look at how he lost these fights, take a look. Knee, front kick, flying knee, unanimous decision. and punches was one of them. But the reality is, if you don't have to worry about a takedown and you're as quick as Frankie Edgar is, in and out, I mean, if he still has the quickness, if he has that ability, then, why not? Why not? I say. There's let's see here. Any other comments that are interesting of sorts? Some people don't like it from what I'm seeing in the comments, so I'm not going to read those comments. Nonetheless, the decision is here. And as you see, Frankie Edgar is now a part of the BKFC, or is going to be a part of the BKFC October 4th. I wonder if this is a one-off or if this is something that he wants to do for, and try to win a belt. I guess it depends on the division. I think it makes more sense that he fights at 145 and brings more talent and blood to that division, because 55 is stacked, and I don't think he would fare very well at 55. Those guys are just too big and strong. Heck, realistically, could he drop to 35? If he dropped to 35, now that would be some interesting stuff, because he did drop to 35 and fight at 35 for the UFC as well. So that's a big question. The question is what weight class? Because he's had the featherweight fights, he's had the lightweight fights. He dropped to 35 at one point, didn't he? Yeah, he beat Pedro Munoz, and then he lost to Sanhagen, Vera, and Gutierrez. So yeah, he has the bantamweight fights, he has the featherweight fights, he has the lightweight fights. He's fought in all these different divisions, and I guess if you see him at 35, maybe he's a person that you could look at for the potentially if he gets a win over Jimmie Rivera for that 35 tournament. It's a possibility. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think this is a good move by the BKFC? Do you think this is Frankie Edgar looking for a paycheck? What are your thoughts? Love to hear what you have to say in the comments. Again, Frankie Edgar will be fighting Jimmie Rivera October 4th at BKFC 82 in Newark at the Prudential Center. His fight card is going to be a pretty stacked fight card. Got to see what else they're putting on this thing, but the top 3 fights on the bill are enough to make people want to turn the TV on, and definitely enough to make people want to go buy tickets to be there live and in person. Again, let me know your thoughts. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. This is Combat Corner, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.
Up and down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. Up and down through the blood and the sweat. And I ain't close to being done yet, I'm going on it.